My dear collective, welcome to another music channeling. Please see what resonates. Today's song for today's reading is You Mean the World to Me by Taylor Swift. By Toni Braxton. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius because I said Taylor Swift. But Toni Braxton, she is a Libra. So I guess Libra characteristics, Sag characteristics is relevant a lot. I've done other readings. It will be linked down below. So this song talks about admiring somebody and giving them everything. Their heart, their soul, their mind, their body. This is how this person is feeling. You everything to them. You mean the world to them. What else is relevant based on the cards? For some of you guys, they want to see you tonight. Okay, something about seeing you tonight is relevant. We got this card. It came out like this. A lot of you guys didn't think you have chemistry. Maybe even them was in denial of what they felt for you, but they are feeling it. Okay. So there's that. Some of you guys are going to meet each other very soon. Okay. This is how they feel alongside the song. Anything else that's relevant? You might be a little bit annoyed, pissed. They might even be annoyed. Why? So I'm tuning into the timeline, the differences, the locations is an annoyance, but it doesn't stop the chemistry. Okay. Yeah, you're still their happiness, you're still their paradise, you guys still have fun, but the annoyance is the timeline of when things are going to take place. But for some of you guys, the action is going to take place very soon, as you guys be seeing with the romance angel card. Okay, for a lot of you guys, it's new love. For some, it's old love. If you resonate with the past readings, it's probably an old lover. Okay. But for a lot of you guys, it's a new love. Okay, this person here is very healthy, very stable. And they were not gonna run away from you. They're not gonna be in their ego. I kind of feel like it's gonna be a flip script where you might be in your ego a bit, but don't be afraid of something real, genuine, and non-toxic, collective. Okay. And I feel like this could be one of the things that could annoy you. You could have come from a toxic environment. You're coming into a healthy one. And all of a sudden, it's boring. It's not fun. There's no chemistry. You don't like them. Well, you do. You just had to heal the parts that was toxic. Or was broken because of a toxic environment, place, or thing. Or person. Okay? A lot of you guys come from unhealed wounds. So when something good with this person is like, you mean the world to me, they like you, you even like them, but as soon as they start to get healthy, you might be like, this is not it for me. Don't do that. Don't self-sabotage, because I feel like that is relevant for somebody. Somebody's name is Julia. Okay. She wants to, whatever was died between you guys, she wants to rekindle, fix that again, okay? Or you want to fix things with Julia. However, if Julia wants to fix things with you, I feel like you're over and done. You don't want to have you don't want anything to do with Julia, but they do. Okay, you probably will resonate with the past readings I did. Okay, collective. Yeah, Julia feels like even though this was back and forth, over and done a million times, and somehow, some way, it finally has clocked to them that it's what it is. It's an ending. Julia is very determined to not make it so. Okay, so in that breath, also want to say that Julia is keeping an eye on you in such a way that they're also stalking you. I'm talking about watching your social media, getting the 411 from other people. Okay, they're very much keeping up with you and being very attentive. Julia is not gonna just let you go. Okay, even if you think it's over, it's not over for Julia. Okay, that's somebody's message. So let's move on. You got a person here that wants to give it clarity because they feel kind of confused. The thing is that they're confused, but things are not working out between you guys. They're confused, but things are not moving in a pace of happiness, love, and light. Okay? For some reason, they feel like you feel like they're in this energy. Okay, let's read it together. They feel like you feel like they're self-absorbed, that they're a narcissist, that they are love bombing, okay, or that they did all this narcissistic love bombing thing towards you, and they're like confused. Okay, so they're like, why can't we move past it? Okay, this person is like, they love you. It's not love bombing. It's not one-sided. They're in this. You're definitely going to hear a message from that person that feels like you're perceiving them to be a love bomber or a narcissist. Somebody's name is Santiago. You're always going to get a message from them. Somebody could be from Turkey. Okay. This person is ready to look within, whatever it takes for you guys to come to a stable foundation, a ground. I really do feel like this person want to do everything for you. I know what I'm feeling. Especially if the masculine did you wrong, I feel like they want to do everything to make it right. If you're feminine watching, I feel like you don't care. But they have a way to your heart. So it's gonna work out. I feel like you're very emotionally charged right now. Something about the full... So today's the full moon in Aries. I feel like it has a lot to do with that. There's a lot of emotion that's very charged from your person. Sexually, ego-based, obsessively, possessively, controlling ways, a lot of lust, a lot of heightened emotion, a lot of triggering, a lot of ego-based reactions is in motion right now. Something about wanting to be with you during the new moon, full moon change, okay? I'm gonna tell you this, collective. You meet your person on the full moon in Aries, as in on the 7th of October. If you guys consummate, there will be baby makings, okay? There will be children upon children, okay? So there is a very strong connection, strong passion, strong lust between you and your person. I feel like somebody's going a little bit crazy, a little bit insane, okay? They kind of feel like they're supposed to not be in this energy, but because of the new moon or full moon in Aries, they're being extra charged, okay? Some of them might even feel like taken back because of their like reaction towards you. Now, for some of you guys, like Julia, she's on this stalker ass mode, okay? But for the rest of you guys, it's not that case. It's just the attraction towards you, their energy towards you is very intense. That's the thing. It's very heightened. It's very intense, especially on the 7th October or when the full moon is in effect, which is today on the 7th. It could stretch out 3 days after. 555 could also be relevant. Okay, there's going to be a change. So somebody was supposed to recognize something, acknowledge something, they didn't. And because of that, it led to some sort of injustice. And it also led to secrets being out. I'm taking something about I should have taken the chance when I had it and I didn't, and now I feel mortified. I want you, I want this. Why is it ending this way? What's up with, okay. Just give me another chance. Somebody's really, I will say this though, I'm also getting a little bit of desperation from that double card, if I'm going to be honest. It's also giving that. Okay? Especially this Julia energy. But let's, yeah, there's definitely desperation energy coming towards you. Declaration of love. We got masculines coming towards you, emotionally heightened energy, feminines coming towards you in this emotional heightened energy. Like they want this, you're their end goal, you're their end game, you're their family. Okay, it's either you guys have a family or they're about to start a family. Okay, this new moon or full moon in Aries is really, is giving very much action orientated. Okay, there is no rationality, there is no logic. It's very much everything is based on emotion. Okay, for a lot of you guys, you heal something with your person, or they heal something within you. You're very healing for them. Vice versa, the attraction is just very immense. You could be a healer, your person could be a healer. Okay, if you know, you know. Safe space, safe haven. Yeah, you guys are headed towards success, but a lot of things need to be overcome. For a lot of you guys, you don't want to deal with these people if it's from the past. Some of the people from the past will come back, okay? But for the rest of you guys, it's new peoples, okay? Where the energy is very strong, very heightened, and the full moon, new moon in Aries is helping you guys, okay? So, I give you guys advice. Okay, we're moving. Remember, this is the energy. If they come towards you, let's go. Do it. Jump on it. Okay? Remember, you manifest what you want. So be careful what you want to manifest because it's coming towards you. And be open because you're abundant. Okay? Something about this Sagittarius. So let's pull a card on Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign male, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Water placements is relevant if you're a Sagittarius watching here. They feel very conflicted, okay? Something about July month, July 3rd. They know that you're their empress, or you know that they're your empress. They feel very conflicted though. They know that you guys are supposed to build something. You guys have a legacy empire. But they feel conflicted, but it's not impossible. That's the thing. For some, if you're Sag watching, if they're Sag, you think it's impossible. You think it's the end. You think this is non-negotiable. It cannot be fixed, but it's a lie. It actually can be fixed, and it will be balanced. You even get the help from the universe or the moon, like I said. If you're Sag watching for Sag, you have spiritual support. Okay, so whatever you think is like non-fixable, impossible, is gonna be fixable. I was not to be like that, but you do have more support than others. Okay, so maybe some of you guys don't believe this or don't see it, but you do. Okay, so we're just gonna do your advice, Saggy. We're dealing with a Sag. Something about July 3rd. Listen, Saggy, watching for a Sag, just let it go. Whatever the case may be, just let it go because it's hindering your guys' success. Okay, because you're gonna be successful with this person, in abundance, but also in wealth. So don't block yourself from union, prosperity, abundance, because you will have this with this person. Hence the universal support. Okay. That's your clarity. That's your confirmation. Okay. So we're about to segue into initials. For some of you guys, you can be dealing with somebody that has the name Amy, okay? Where I live in Sweden, a few days ago, there was this like storm warning. Never happens where I'm from, at least not in the south of the way the country is structured, to have like disasters naturally. It's not common, so that was new. But I guess first time for everything. I feel like that is symbolic though. Maybe you didn't think your person react the way they were reacting, aka a tower moment, a storm, but you'll be surprised when somebody has hit their limit, okay? Now, if that's not symbolic, somebody's name is Amy. If you're watching Amy, your advice card is your time to shine, okay? If you're watching for Amy, this is your advice card. So you're great. Don't doubt yourself, okay? And you're free to feel how you need to feel. So first, middle, last initials, okay? And we are going to somebody who left for vacation, okay? Or you're coming back. I feel like they're gonna be gone for longer. The thing is this. I feel like they're not telling you something. Whoever went on vacation, they're hiding something. So what's being hidden is some sort of illusion, some sort of confusion, okay? I feel like they don't want to build on this, okay? That's why they're ghosting. That's why they're not being like communicative. Whoever's on vacation, but there's like no communication. How are they feeling for collective? So we got this card here. So a lot of them feel like you have a spiritual connection or even a divine religious connection, okay? Like they don't understand where they're connected to you, but they know that there's a connection there, okay? This person also feel like the intention was to keep it like casual, fun, flirty, but it's more than that, okay? So it could be like you guys hooked up before they went on vacation and they didn't think much of it, but they're like, you know, they didn't end things with you. They're just gonna be like, I'm going on vacation, having fun with my bros, sis, family, co-workers, right? And then they're kind of like, well, I wasn't really serious with collective, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of like they let you hanging. They didn't say anything. But it's like they don't know how to explain it because they could have easily just ghosted you, but they also feel this connection. Now, if you're a spiritual, they cannot just ghost you to ghost you. I feel like they do have to clarify themselves. If you know, you know, okay? Because the karma is real. I say this to say, this person here, even if they wanted to end things, ghostings they don't give a fuck, to be quite honest. There is something energetically that's pulling them back to you without their control. So, I guess, you know, there we go. That's your confirmation. Whoever went on vacation, no communication, are they coming back? Yeah, but their plan wasn't to come back to you. I feel like their plan was to ghost you. But now they feel this spiritual connection with you. So there is that. Collective, you know what? If you know what cord cutting is, do so. Okay, let's move on. Like I said, first be the last initial. Somebody could be a taxi driver. There's definitely going to be a text. Somebody's a texter. Okay. Something about the sauna. Somebody has a sauna. Or maybe you guys go to saunas together. Okay. I'm seeing meat, so there's definitely going to be a reconciliation for some of you guys. A lot of you guys. I'm not tuning into like past energy, but they're a meet and greet, a meet nonetheless. Okay. Something about the rain is relevant. It's actually raining right now. Something about rent could be relevant. Something about wanting more, getting less is relevant. Something about wanting to tell you something, but it's hard to tell. Something about feeling stupid, silly. I'm seeing here arrogant, sexual attraction. Somebody is very rare, R-A-R-E, okay? Somebody wants you to remember something and somebody is acting oblivious. Something about bad, okay? There could be a lot of sexual attraction between you guys, so they want to take you to bed, okay? Something about classes. Maybe you guys studied together, okay? Somebody's name is Nessa. Somebody's dog could have the name Nessa. Somebody has narcissistic tendencies or is a narcissist. A lot of blame gaming. Something about bad mouthing, Baltimore, Bambi, Lyra, gear. I feel like somebody is like a car enthusiastic. Yeah. Somebody's a queen or they view you as a queen. Okay. So we're about to let it go. Let it go. Something needs to be let go. I'm about to wrap it up, okay? On that note, collective, any specific timelines, dates we're gonna add to here. If it makes sense, it will make sense. If not, thank you for stopping by, okay? So, number 9 could be relevant. Over 6 weeks, month. Somebody's name is Julius, okay? Something about number 5 is relevant. Birthday, timeline, 52 could be relevant. 2 days, weeks, hours, months. 5 days, weeks, hours, months. On the 5th, on the 2nd, you get it, okay? So, collective, thank you for stopping by. Much love, and see you in the next message.